Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome back to IXION, where last time we opened up Sector 2 of the wonderful Tycoon Station, which was all very exciting indeed, although we did have a little bit of trouble in getting food over to the people that now live in Sector 2, which is a bit of an issue, because now, as we can see down here, all the people that are in Sector 2 are getting very hungry, and we can see down here, they're also getting very angry, and that is a terrible combination. We do not want hungry, angry people, because they're going to get even grumpier, and then they might get a bit violent and fighty, so we need to get food over to them as soon as possible. Fortunately though, I figured out what I was doing wrong, so let's go and sort that out, and we shall get food over to the good people of Sector 2. So over here, if we go back over to Sector 1 and hover over the food thing, we can see that we've got 94 food in the station, but in this sector, in Sector 1, there is 94 food. So all the food that we have is over in Sector 1, which I think, yes, is why Sector 2 are getting a bit grumpy, and we can go and check that just there. There is no food in Sector 2. We have got a little kind of storage thing for it over there, but it's empty. But the problem was with how I was kind of not doing this properly. I hadn't configured the whole sort of resource transfer thing properly. So if we go down to food, over to here, we can see our Sector 1 and Sector 2, and it's this kind of blue bar along here that's key. So what we're saying over here is, in Sector 1, we'd like to keep 30 food in Sector 1 at all times. That's our kind of minimum baseline of food. Anything over that, we can export. So anything over 30, we can export that to other places. But then down here in Sector 2, we're saying, yep, we want to have 0 food. Anything over 0 food, we'd like to export. So we're not actually telling anybody to move anything around. What we need to do is move that over to say, 40 each would probably be okay. Because that's, it's about half-ish, isn't it? So keep 40 food over in Sector 1 at all times, and move 40 food over to Sector 2, and just keep moving it over. Keep Sector 2 nice and topped up with food. And then, Sector 2 can't export anything, because there's nothing on the right-hand side of this kind of little line here. So I think if we unpause time and just let it tick on a bit, a big arrow should appear in the middle here. And there we go. There we go. I was waiting for the big arrow. So now they're going to move food from Sector 1 over to Sector 2. And we can check that's happening because we should be able to see a little convoy of tiny robot-y things. There we go, look, with the green things on, because the green box type things mean food, which is very exciting. So here they go. They have to make their way through the middle bit. And now look, food is being moved over, which is brilliant. And some are going into there as well, which is very good stuff. Okay, right, so food is now over in their little kind of a mess or cafeteria thing, and there's 21 more food stored away, and I think even more things are coming over. Yeah, excellent stuff. Right, that's really good. They can start making their own food. I realised we didn't put a road up to that last time, so we can get some people over here at the insect farm, so they can start making their own food, so they're not quite so reliant on Sector 1. That'd be quite good. However, we could do with also getting the Cryonic Centre actually doing something, because at the moment nothing's happening. There's 15 people ready to go and unfreeze some human popsicles, but they're not doing anything because we haven't got any on board. So I think, yes, we need to get some of those in. That'll be exciting, because then we can start getting more people around the place, and more people equals more jobs, and more jobs equals less stress for everybody else, because we're covering more jobs with more people. People don't have to work extra hours and all that kind of stuff. So we need to get some more people in. So I think today, as well as trying to sort of stabilise Sector 2 and improve it a bit, because it's a bit of a mess right now, I think, yes, we get some people unfrozen to join the lovely crew of the Tycoon Station. Let's just, though, hang on, how many alloys are there? 62. Let's grab a few more of these. So just grab, that's another 10. That's another 11. There we go. Just grab those. Just kind of clear these out of the way. I'd like to get these all out of the way, and then we can bin all these roads and then start again. We can put more things in. I'm a little bit concerned they're still hungry. Hang on. We're picking up all the science from the other places. Hang on a second. So, right, we've grabbed all the science from... Oh, hang on. There's an Outhope event available. Hang on a second. So where are we? So the gear is... Where are you, gear? You're at the asteroid belt. Okay. You head over to the debris field. See what we can find over there. But yes, the Outer Hope event is done. Okay, Outhope has been dismantled. Resources are ready for extraction. So 37 alloys, 13 polymers. That could be quite useful. That could be really handy. Okay, right, that's good. So now we've got, and we've got the cryonic pods as well. Right, I think then what exactly have we got? Oh, we ran out of iron. We ran out of iron. We have got an okay amount of alloys. What I think we have to do, what I think we need to do, we need to build another sort of one of these, don't we? We talked about this last time. We need another docking bay because we need more ships. We need more cargo ships because there's loads of things that want to go and kind of pick up and bring back home, but there's only one ship doing it. And the poor Glooscap is just sort of frantically zooming about space, trying to pick up everything it can. So I think we need to maybe get another one of those to go and pick up some more materials. The only thing is, they're really expensive, aren't they? Oh, batteries! We can build 2 batteries. Okay, that's exciting. That's one of our goals. Hang on a second. So, space, docking bay. That is going to cost 60 of our alloys, and then it's going to be 14 power and 12 people. Okay, how are we looking for people down here? So I think, can we look there? So in Sector 2, we need 44 workers to actually make sure everything is working properly, and we've only got 38 workers. So that is why they're doing extra hours. And of course, because they're doing extra hours, they get tired, and we have accidents like we saw last time. That was quite a big thing that happened last time. Lots of buildings exploded a bit because people were getting a bit tired and worn out from doing too much work. Over here in Sector 1, extra hours. Yeah, we need quite a lot of people over in Sector 1. Over in Sector 2, not so many. Okay, do we build another one of those? That's going to be another 12 people. Or, hang on. If we've told the Glooscap to go and grab frozen people, if we've told them to go and do that, where are the frozen people? Have they brought any back just yet? So I think what we might need to do is, because they're going to pull up here, we might need to... Can we repurpose one of these? Can we repurpose one of these things? So this one here, look. Can we say, it's only got 2 polymers in it, so I can move those over to the one next door. Can we say, okay, that, instead of storing polymers, can it please store cryonic pods? Have we bought any back? I'm not entirely sure. They've moved the things over. So I think once the Glooscap comes back, wherever it might be, where are you, Glooscap? There. You're over here. So as soon as that comes back, it's got 30 frosty people on board. Oh, this is very exciting. We're going to get some new people. We might need some more houses over here, possibly. I think then, yes, we're going to need another storage thing over here for the frosty people, aren't we? So hang on a second. Let's get another stockpile, because we need to move it from here where the ship's going to dock to over here where they actually, thaw out the frosty people. So how about, I'd like a road going around the bottom of there if we could. That would be ideal. Unless we put that there and then just run a path underneath. That would work, wouldn't it? So put that there and then have a road going like that, and then it's connected. That's fine. And there we can store frosty people in the form of cryonic pods. Okay, so that's quite good. Are we still clearing out that stuff? Yes, we are still clearing that stuff out. Right, hang on. But look, now the Glooscap has arrived. It's dropped off its 20 cryonic pods. Now they're bringing them down to here. That's good. Sector 2 is now horribly overworked. So they're really struggling. And they're not overly happy with life either. Oh dear. Okay, no, this is fine. This is all good. But now, I think, if we move them over... So how do we move them? We need to do the transfer thing. We need to do this. So, hang on. Cryonic pods. There's no point in Sector 1 having any, because they can't thaw them out. So we might as well say, Sector 2, cryonic pods. I want to drag that along. Hang on. Because it hasn't got a storage thing yet. Is the storage thing not complete? No, it's not finished. Okay, so once that's done, I imagine we'll be able to say, please move things over from Sector 1 to Sector 2. That would be lovely. Right, so there we go. Pause time. Cryonic pod sort of holding bay is over there next to the cryonics facility, which is good. So now we should be able to go to cryonic pods. There are 30 in Sector 1. We don't need to keep any of those, so that can be on 0. But then in Sector 2, Sector 1, export cryonic pods to Sector 2 like that. And then in Sector 2, we want to have many. Hang on a minute. Can we just increase that? Why can't we increase that? I thought that was how this was going to work. Hang on, it's active. They're both active. That's good. Electronics is not active. Do you know what? We don't need to move electronics over anymore. That's okay. Why can't we move the pods over? Why can't we move the cryonic pods? I kind of thought that was how this was going to work. But no. Okay. Right. Thrown me a little bit. I thought I had a handle on how this was supposed to do stuff. And I haven't got a handle on that quite yet. Okay, is it because that's not got any people working in it? No, it's got people working in it. There are 5 workers in there to make it work properly. So why can't we move those over? Oh, I thought I had that all kind of understood, but clearly I did not at all. I was talking whiffle. Okay. Yeah, I thought, oh, hang on. Oh, now we can drag it. Maybe they just needed some time to get that sorted. Okay, so, I mean, yeah, whatever. Put all of the cryonic pods over into Sector 2, because Sector 2 is going to be where we're thawing the people out. So now we can have a look. And look, I think we can see them. I think you can actually see they're holding cryonic pods. You can zoom in quite a lot in this game. I like that. So look, they're like little cryonic pod things. So we should see them come through here. Don't know why they don't go that way, because the storage is over here for them. But oh, they've teleported. They went in there and came out down here. So now they've got, what, 22 pods in there, but there's now 3 in here. Are we thawing people out? We're thawing our first people out. This is very exciting. Yeah, there we go. There is the person thawing out facility. And yeah, look at that. It's 22 pods. We're going to get, what does that mean? 40 resources available. 41. Oh, look, yeah, we've got a new person. A new person has joined. Oh, this is very exciting. Okay, now it does say down here, set the destination of freshly awakened crew members. I mean, they both need a lot. You can move them around. You can move people around with this kind of transfer thing. So I think we'll just get everybody over here for now. Hang on. So if we click that, everybody can go into Sector 2. Just pour all the people into Sector 2. And then when Sector 2's got loads and loads of people, we'll just use that thing and then move them over to Sector 1 just to try and balance things out a bit. Okay, this is very good. Something happened over here, didn't it? Hang on. Yeah, the gear arrived at the debris field. Okay, what have we found? Ooh, it's a great big Mass Effect gate type thing. We have verified the data several times and can confirm the existence of a vast debris field covering an area of several thousand kilometres. At the centre of the field is a colossal artificial structure which, even in its ruined state, makes the Tycoon look like an insect. Okay. Oh yeah, look, there's us. There's the Tycoon by comparison. And there is this gigantic big... I mean, it looks like a Mass Effect gate of sorts. No signals have been detected. We've identified 3 areas for investigation. The core of the structure, a secondary structure that looks to be the remains of a destroyed loading dock, and a particularly dense area of the debris field close to the other 2 sites. We recommend that your most caution be taken when approaching these areas. The floating debris will make navigation difficult and interfere with communications. Okay, so how do we do this? Right, they've got a route map through, so I'm not going to crash into stuff. Okay, investigate the core, investigate the ruined loading dock, or go and survey the dense area of debris. I think maybe start at the edge, so start with the debris around the side, and we'll move into the middle. So yeah, have a look around the kind of the debris field. See what you can find over there. That could be very handy. What are you doing exactly? Oh no, hang on. What's the Faraday doing? Standing by. Okay, Faraday, you're not doing anything right now. So how about you head back to the Tycoon station. You go back there, please. That could be handy. Right, so unpause time. So that's going to take 5 cycles. That's quite a long time. I think we've got enough polymers to launch another probe, haven't we? Let's launch another probe and see if we can find anything else of... Oh, hang on. Of note. There's something over there. What's that? Ice. Okay. That might come in later for water, I imagine. I imagine we're going to need ice to go and get some water at some point. So, okay, that's interesting. Hang on. There's carbon over there. And we are going to need some carbon. And also possibly some silicon as well. Hang on. Can we get both? Can we get the best of both worlds? Resource estimate medium, that's high. We can't quite get both of those things on green. That's a little bit unfortunate. We can get iron and carbon, or iron and silicon. Okay, I mean that's... Hang on, we want one of them to be green, so one of them's nice and plentiful. Let's go for that. No, I want the carbon. Hang on, the carbon's more useful right now. Where's the high carbon? Oh, where did we put it? Hang on a minute. There it is, right. Go just there, probe. So send that probe out. Then we need another 10 polymers to make another probe, but that's okay. Not so bothered about that. Right, so that ship is on the way back. That's having a look around the debris field. The glue scap is... Where is the glue scap? Oh, it's back over there. It's back over there grabbing more sort of cryonic pod things. I think really we can tell that to grab cryonic pods as a priority. Grab some food as a medium priority. Grab that as a medium priority. Grab that as low at the minute. And that as low. So grab those, because that's quite quick. But yeah, I would like, if we could get some more people unfrozen. If we get some more people, hang on, how many people have we got in Sector 2 now? Because there should be some more people, hang on. 57 workers are required, 42 are available. Oh, of course, because we built some more stuff. So yeah, we've got that operating now. But, okay, well, hang on. Houses, yeah, okay, completely fair point. Yes, hang on a minute. Population, let's put you in some crew quarters. Where can we put these? Hang on. We can get rid of pretty much all of this kind of top road structure now. That was just to get the resources out of those things, so it can just get chucked in the bin now. Away with all this nonsensy road malarkey. There we go. Right, so get rid of that. Oh, hang on a minute, and get rid of that silly bit there. Away with that bit. Right, so that's that done. So I think maybe what we do is we have some homes more along the middle here. So could we possibly get, if we need more storage, we could put that there. So how about we have a road that runs like that and then down like that, and then we can have some housing just kind of around here. So I think we'll put 3 down for now, and then we'll also go and harvest those things. So get the resources out of there, because that's going to be handy. Going to need quite a few things to build those new houses, but that's okay. Right, it's all looking good. How's food looking over here? Still looking very good. Lacking iron to make polymers. So we are struggling. Well, we're going to struggle eventually to repair the hull, because we're not making new, not polymers, I meant alloys. We're not making new alloys because we haven't got any iron. Okay, but hopefully, if we can keep thawing people out, there's 29 pods still there. Is it still ticking over? It is. So hopefully we can keep getting people out of here, and then eventually we'll have enough people to operate a big kind of not loading dock, a big kind of a ship bay thing above, whatever it's called, a docking bay. That's the one. Build one of those. Hang on a second. The probe did a thing, and over here we've got a decent amount of carbon that could be useful, and a decent amount of iron. Okay, yeah, we do need another ship. We need another ship. The poor glue scap is just frantically running around space trying to do all of the things. So, yeah, if we could get a new one of those in, it would be really good. It would be so useful. But, yeah, it's just a case of actually having people to press all the buttons and stuff. I mean, it could... Oh, if we hadn't put those homes there, it could have gone there. But I suppose it could sort of come down here, possibly. Or do we just tuck it right in the corner? Do we just tuck it there? And then just slap a road network leading up to it, possibly? Or do we bring it a bit nearer down? We can't put it there because it can't go on the signs where it says Sector 2. Very important. Can't ruin the signage. I mean, it could go here. We could sort of get rid of that path. We don't need that road now. And we could put it running along here. I think what we'll do is, yeah, grab all the stuff from there. As soon as that's gone, we can get rid of that road and that one a bit, possibly. And then we can just, reshape everything. There we go. Wonderful. Right, so get rid of that road. Get rid of that road, get rid of that road, and all the way to all of this road. Just destroy the road. The road was silly. It was just to grab resources. Okay, so there we go. So then I think, if we go back into here, docking bay. So yeah, we could put the docking bay there. Although that doesn't leave much room down here for anything else, does it? I suppose we could build some housing if we have to, or another kind of storage thing possibly. What if we left a gap of 4? Because that's sometimes how big things are. Like the houses are 3, but the storage things are 4 wide. How about we put the thing there? Let's put it there, and then we need to get a road leading up to it. So just have a road going across like that. Okay, there we go. Quite happy with that. It's going to take a while to get that in. How many have we got over here? Only got 44 alloys over in this sector, so we do need to do a little bit of kind of alloy sharing. Hang on a second. So alloys plenty over there. absolutely loads. So I think, hang on, pause time for a second before it goes all wibbly. Keep 90. Keep 90 alloys over in Sector 1 and put anything over 90 over into Sector 2, please. So we want to keep, don't know, how many do we want in here? I don't know, at least 50. Because then we can, and do you know what, at least 40. They need more over here. We need more in, hang on a minute, there we go. More in Sector 1 because they're doing the repairs. So, yeah, okay, there we go. So hopefully they can start moving that around. That's going to help a bit. And then we can get another spaceship built. And then we can go and grab some more stuff. Because, yeah, at the moment it is getting a little bit kind of silly with one ship trying to do all that work. Hang on a second. We can move, can't we? We can move around the place. We've got the fancy Vol engine, which, of course, blew up the moon. We're not going to use that again. But we've got, you know, impulse engines. We've got regular engines. So why don't we move to Outer Hope? And that stops the poor Glooscap having to fly halfway across the solar system and back to bring us goodies. We can just move over there and it'll do it really quick. I think while we're moving it does stop the hull being repaired. Because, of course, our people are trying to fly about outside. So it would seem a little bit cruel to have them try to repair a hull whilst we're flying through space quite quickly. Because, yeah, they're not going to be able to keep up and they're going to get lost. But I think, yeah, we can move, can't we? So move the Tycoon. Select a stellar object or position to move to. So we can move, yeah, so look, we can move over to, we can move near to Outer Hope. Okay, can we move to that Shanabi debris field? Right, so we can move to some specific things and it tells us how long it's going to take, but other things we just have to move to a position. Okay, so what if we wanted to move to there? There? There. Oh, so it's a stellar object or position to move to. Oh, so we can't move to Outer Hope. Oh, really? Why can't we move to Outer Hope? We're in a spaceship. We're in a great big space station. But we can't move anywhere we'd like. We have to move between designated points. So we can't go to the Oceanabi. We can't go to where that iron is. Oh, okay, that's a bit of a shame. I kind of thought I'd come up with a master plan there. But no, we can't move anywhere we'd like. We have to kind of latch on to specific points of, you know, sort of stellar objects. Like a debris field or an asteroid belt. Okay, never mind. Never mind. You can keep bringing that stuff back for now, Glooscap. It's okay. Well, I think we've gone through all the frozen people over there. So now it's just a case of yes, getting all the goodies out from there and bringing all the other stuff back as well, because that's going to take a while. I notice we're not doing any actual science. We're not researching anything. Now I know our science thing actually does generate science points slowly, so they are doing something. They're busy doing clever sciencey things with the big kind of important science cylinders that move in and out to, you know, make science. Everyone knows that's how science works with the big science cylinders. But we could get them to unlock something, and when we could do that, we could do the research on the Outer Hope black box that holds vital information. But at some point we are going to have ourselves some polymers need to be made. So yeah, we're going to have carbon back here. So that's going to turn carbon into polymers. Although we haven't got the science points for that, unfortunately. I think maybe we get that done. Let's do that, shall we? Let's kind of move things on a little bit in terms of the story. So yeah, can we please research the Outer Hope black box for 30 of our science points? But never mind. Okay, that's fine. So they can get on with that. I think we've grabbed the science from everywhere else, haven't we? Yeah, okay, that's fine. Right, so move time on. They're going to have done that initial debris field analysis fairly soon. How are we looking at building the thingamajig? It requires another 30 alloys coming in there. Oh dear, we could do with getting some more alloys in, please. Right, okay, hopefully we've got loads of alloys to bring back from this thing, because that would be useful. So what have we found over here in the debris field of this great big kind of spaceship graveyard? The wrecks of shuttles float everywhere. Most belong to the UN. Okay, so the UN were a predominant force in the future. Whilst we were away doing wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey time dilation nonsense, the UN became quite a powerful sort of force out there in space. So most belong to the UN, though there are some bearing the acronym BMS. Okay, not quite sure what that is. Despite the many hazards and potential psychological impacts from the presence of human corpses, the Gears team was able to locate some salvageable resources. 25 people. 25 more people and some lovely alloys and 10 science as well. Okay, so resume the data listening protocol. Right, okay, so we can come back and have another go. Go to the ruined loading dock. Go and have a look around the loading dock and see what you can find there. That could be handy. And then I think we use another probe to try and find another site of interest. Because there's got to be another site of interest around somewhere. So, hang on. Oh, yeah, it was in the middle, wasn't it? Wasn't it right out there? It's right there. Okay, so some iron there, but also a potential site of interest. Because that'll give the other science ship something to do. So, yeah, you pop over there, probe friend. Go and have a look at what's happening over there. And, yeah, we'll try and just tick time on a bit and get our docking bay complete. And then we'll try and build another cargo ship to go and, be friends with the glue scap and go and scamper about space together. Apparently, there's been an accident in Sector 1, although I can't see it anywhere. There's a thing over here over the science lab. A breakdown has occurred, but that's not an accident, unless the accident has then caused the breakdown. Something exploded, and now the science building is unable to do its thing because, stuff is broken because something exploded. So maybe that's it, but I can't see anything else. Normally, there's a sort of little repair wrench icon type thing, but I can't see where that would be. So, okay, we're just going to run time on and hope that kind of fixes itself. It's not out here, is it? It's not in the kind of EVA airlock thingamajig. I think it's that. I think it's referring to that. Because look, there's like a person slipping over on a banana skin or something. There's a person falling over, which would imply some sort of kind of accidental type thing. Okay, that's fine. Whatever the case. Right, how are we doing over here? Right. All the materials are in. We're just waiting for the little... Hang on. I think they're there. Hang on a second. I think the person in the robotic buildy suit is actually doing the building. Yeah, there they are. Oh, hang on. A probe has discovered a new point of interest. It's Venus. Hang on a second. Hang on a minute. How come we don't know where the planets are? Surely we must know where the planets are. We must have like long-range sensors or something. Okay, we've found the planet Venus. That's quite a good thing. I'm quite glad that we've found another planet in the solar system. I was a bit worried that we'd lost them all. Okay, so Faraday, you're in the Tycoon. So you pop over to Venus and have a look at what's happening over there. And I think... Does that mean... Hang on, so... Mercury is going to be the first one, isn't it? So maybe with our next probe, we launch the probe and we try and find... Yeah, hang on, there, look. So that's going to be Mercury, isn't it? Because that's the one nearest the sun. So yeah, we've got to go and find all the planets and then investigate the planets. Okay, that's quite fun. So around here, look, around here on this orbit somewhere is going to be whichever one's over there. I'm not quite sure which one it is, but one of the planets has got to be around here. So, oh, getting a bit wibbly. Yes, there's something over there as well, look. Right, okay, so now we need to go and find all the planets. Okay, that's fun. We'll start from the middle. So we'll pop over to there, look. Send another probe over there to go and find what I assume is Mercury, because that's on that kind of little kind of orbit thing. And Mercury is the nearest the sun, so it should be Mercury. You head over to Venus. Right, let's go back inside. How are we looking at building our thing? It's almost done. It's almost done. It's going to take a little while longer, but it's very good. Oh, hang on. Hang on a second. There's been an accident over here somewhere. Right, yep, absolutely. Repair that, please. How are we looking for people down here? So 57 workers required in Sector 2. And there's only 51. Are we still thawing people out? Are we still doing that? I think we should be. We should be. Yeah, we are. It's taken a while, but we are thawing people out. And there's 3 more pods back in there. Okay, so we're slowly working our way through. How many have we got in total? 38. And now in storage. We've got so many more people coming in. This is brilliant. Okay, so over time, they will all come in. We are going to need another 12 to come over here and start, building some spaceships or whatever. That's going to be fine. Right, run time on nice and quick. Let's get this done. And I think by that time, a probe should have got to where it was going to go as well. But there we go. Right, there you go. Hang on. Yep, something's wrong at Venus. Hang on a second. Right, so Venus. What's happening at Venus? Okay, we found another thing, some sort of other structure. Probe data has revealed mining and industrial infrastructure below the surface of Venus. According to reports from the exploration team, the subterranean site consists of mining infrastructure and a large assembly line. Many embalmed bodies were found in the area. It's all a bit grim. The line seems to have been originally used to fabricate solar sails. Tycoon engineers suggest that with minor repairs, it could be restarted. Oh, that's exciting. Okay, so either do we leave it alone, the Morbahan station, okay, do we just dismantle it for parts, Or do we try to kickstart it? Do you know what? Whilst we're here, we might only get that chance once. Why don't we restart the assembly line? Go and do that, please. Yeah. Okay. We'll assign the glue scap to do it. Poor glue scap. Okay. Glue scap, go and do that, please. Sorry, I know you're doing everything else as well. I know you're very busy. Okay, we'll get this done as well, because there's only 0.1 cycle left until that's done. Right, so the ship is now picking up some science, which is good. What happened over here? So we've looked through the debris field. No, we did the debris field. We're looking at the dock. Frozen human remains constitute the majority of the debris that surrounds the loading dock. Evidence suggests that the area experienced depressurization after a structural breach. The dock itself has been looted and partially dismantled. Several cairns have been left behind, arranged in helical shapes. There we go. Helical like a helix. Helical shapes and erected using makeshift materials. Okay. So similar things appearing. So the UN keeps appearing and also things being left in helical shapes. Okay, interesting. The team did find a few resources, and these have been prepared for extraction. Okay, so some science and one piece of electronics. Very handy indeed. Right, so then let's investigate the core of the structure. Let's go digging into the middle, please. That could be quite useful. Okay, so I think now, go back inside. Let's get ourselves a new cargo ship. So, yes, we've got... I mean, could we bring the... Hang on. Could we bring the deltoid back out? Can we put that over here? Yeah. Okay, so it doesn't matter whereabouts... Oh, didn't mean to zoom out. But there you go. Isn't it pretty anyway? Ignore the blown up moon. Don't show the blown up moon. Ignore that. Ignore the dead earth. Can we find a nice shot where there's stuff that isn't destroyed? There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Sort of, nicely lit by the sun. There we go. But yeah, I think, wherever the spaceships are around the Tycoon, we can put them into any of the docking bays. That's okay. So in here, we've got the deltoid mining ship, which we can use to go and do some mining. And we'll build, at the cost of 20 polymers, another cargo ship, please. Because we do need a secondary one. In fact, I'm tempted to get 2 more. Get 2 more of those, because we need to bring all those resources in. And it's slow going at the minute. So we need to get those in. Building is not connected to an active stockpile. Connected to food. Isn't it? Oh, it's the one that blew up. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. Hopefully that didn't blow up the food. And if it did, hopefully it's nice and toasty. Okay, no, that's all good. I was a bit worried then, but no, that's all fine. How do we tell you to go out and do some mining? Go and mine some iron, please. Deltoid, go and grab iron. From wherever you want to grab iron from, I'm not bothered. Just go and grab some. And there it is. Hello, Deltoid. Okay. It's looking pretty good. There is the glue scap bringing some alloys over to Venus. Yeah, we do need those ships complete because we do need to get some more alloys together to repair the hull because we are burning through the alloys and the hull is going to need constant maintenance. So we could do with those ships being done. Oh, the Outer Hope black box has been researched. Read the reports from the black box. Okay, how do we do that? Where do we go to do that exactly? Is it in here somewhere? Do we click on that? Okay. Unlocked. How do we read the things on it? How do we do that? I don't know how to do it. It just says unlocked. Yeah, that's good. Read the reports. Where would they be? Is it in here? Do we need to go into here? Outer black box has been done. I don't know how to read the reports, game. I'm not entirely sure how we do that. There are many other interactions, which is good, but I don't know how to read the reports. Oh, it's here, look. It's over the science lab. It's a sciencey event thing. Okay. The Outer Hope's black box. Administrator, the black box's data has provided some information on the events that took place following the Tycoon's failed vol jump. Okay, this could be quite handy because we don't really know what happened. We're just kind of guessing most of the time. Records tell of how the Earth was ravaged by the lunaclism. In the ensuing chaos, states radicalised and the UN declared Dolos an enemy of humanity. Okay. That would explain why we keep saying us versus the UN. Okay, the black box's data also describes a Dolos facility hidden in the atmosphere of Jupiter. Originally designated Hephaestus, the site was used to develop a new type of Vol engine. Oh, good, another type of Vol engine, because the first one was so successful. It also accommodated the construction of a Taurus-class superstructure, known to Dolos as the Protagoras. Okay, they mentioned that before. They mentioned that in the kind of the first part we played of this. I think they said, yeah, don't get too excited though, because this is just a prototype. We're actually going to go ahead and use the Protagoras, how you pronounce that? That thing there, that word. So we have seen that before. This iteration of the Tycoon was sent on a mission to seek out the habitable exoplanet Remus, where the last survivors of Earth could establish a new home. Despite the damage done to Outer Hope, the station was still able to later receive a distress signal from the Protagoras with vol-jump coordinates encoded, indicating the ship's last presumed location. Okay, so we blew up the moon. Whoops, sorry everybody, didn't mean to do that. Somebody put it into reverse instead of going forwards. So we blew up the moon, and then we went away and did wibbly-wobbly timey-wimey stuff. So everyone thought we'd vanished. The Earth was ravaged by the lunacles, and because of course the moon was not intact, so I imagine it played all sorts of havoc with everything, like magnetic fields and tides and all that kind of stuff. Then Dolos was declared an enemy of humanity, but then hidden around Jupiter we had this kind of special facility. They made a new Vol engine, the Protagoras, however you say it, then flew away, but then it sent a distress signal. Okay, right. How fascinating. Okay, I acknowledge. I like this. I like the fact that there's a story. I like a story with this. It's like a tale and there's things unfolding. It's very exciting. Okay, have we got any new got any new ships yet? No. What are they waiting for? Oh, they're waiting for thingies. They're waiting for polymers. But we haven't got any polymers. Okay. We can't even move things around. We can't even sort of unassign them from here because they're out and about. Okay, we need to get ourselves then. We need another stockpile. There you go, look. We'll just pop that right there. That's fine. And in here, we can store some polymers. And then we can go to resource management. And we can go to polymers. And we can say, okay, so over here, keep 20. So 20, export the others. And in here, wouldn't it be? We still can't do it. Hang on a minute. We can't do it because we haven't got a thing to store them yet. Hang on a second. Let's build this kind of storage thingamajig. Oh, hang on. Now I think we're out of alloys over here. So we can't build the storage thing. Okay, right. Hang on. This is all fine. Everything is fine. Right. Alloys. Go back to alloys. Right. Yes, we're below our maximum limit. Okay. So I think let's put 36. There we go. So keep 36. Anything over 36, please send elsewhere. So we're going to send some over to Sector 2 so they can build that thing. So we can get more ships out in space to pick up more goodies to bring back to here so we can make more alloys. Everything is all fine. It's all making some sort of sense. And the gear has completed its action at the debris field. Okay, let's go back out and have a little look. So that's over there then. Okay, so what did we find? First visuals reveal a huge damaged structure surrounded by arches that have been detached from their central axis. These arches show extreme signs of deterioration. As you would expect, they've been there for a while. The structure is covered in traces of explosive residue, collision impacts and scarring from unknown weaponry. After exploring the few areas of the structure that remain accessible, the team of the gear spotted a number of salvageable resources near a ruined assembly area. Further analysis is possible, but will take time. Okay, so we found another 25 frosty people and 10 more scions. Yeah, keep going. Investigate the ruined assembly area. Just keep investigating everything over there because it's really handy. So yeah, one ship's over there at Venus, looking what's going on there, and the other one's over here, doing stuff over the debris field. Okay, yeah, wonderful. Right, get time ticking on. Let's move some materials over to here, build this thing, get some polymers moved over to here, and then build some more ships so we can go and grab more stuff from the solar system. Right, so the polymer store has been complete. Let's make sure they always have 20 polymers over in Sector 2. That's going to be quite helpful. So, okay, there we go. How are we looking for people down here? How are we looking for people? So, of course, we are building more things down in Sector 2, so there's going to be more people required to do all the jobs. But, yeah, 74 workers required, and they've got 63. But we are still thawing people out. There's still quite a lot more people to be thawed out. Okay, yeah, that's all fine. Right, so move those polymers over. And I think, yeah, look, some more frozen people coming in. Brilliant stuff. Right, so more polymers are going in there and coming straight back out into here. And we're building a new ship. Okay, this is very exciting. There we go. The 3D printer is doing its thing. I think more polymers are coming in for the next one, which is wonderful. Hang on a second. I think we've completed our work over at Venus. Right, have we restarted the thingamajig? The assembly line has been repaired. The machines belong to the UN and are clearly more advanced than our systems. Okay, so they were built sometime after we kind of vanished, as the people of Earth would have seen it. They are fully automated, and our team has been able to use them to prepare a number of resources for extraction. During the repair process, one engineer discovered a number of inscriptions written by IXION. He speaks of his time as administrator of Neptune's Hyperloop station, Thiaki, okay, we're on Venus right now, and expresses regret over the fate of the station's residents. He used the line to repair elements of his ship so they could reach the headquarters of the Black Market Society. Okay, very intriguing. And the data listening protocol there. We found Mercury, by the way. We found Mercury. There's some science on Mercury, which is quite nice. Right, so you pick up the science from there. That's good. And then when you're done, you'll pick up the science from over there. So are we now still making our ship? Is it almost done? Yes, it is. Right, okay. Do you know what? Just notch time on a little bit quicker. Let's just get that ship done. And then we can send it out to do some stuff. Right. I think it's there. We've got the Gluskap, and that's been joined by the Neshmet. Okay, lovely. Right, so Neshmet, your big job can be getting iron. We want you to go and grab iron from around the place, because we haven't got any, which means we can't make alloys, which means we can't repair the hull, which means we're going to implode and then all die. And I'd rather we didn't do that. So you go and do that, please. You go and do that. And then the other ship that's on the way can just go and do some of the bits and bobs. So yeah, you are specifically solely dedicated to one. In fact, don't get iron at all, Gluskap. You get the other. In fact, you know what? Put that back to low priority. Pick up iron if there's nothing else to do. Right, so now the Neshmet goes out. And then we get to build another one. I still would like to get 2 batteries. I'd like to get 2 batteries in. Because that would be good. We're picking up some science, which is very handy. So, yeah, maybe we could research the carbon thing. Hang on a minute. The gears finish work over here. What did we find? After examination, the gears team concluded that the site was evacuated prior to its destruction. Finding uniforms and equipment bearing the insignia of different organisations, it appears this facility was the property of the UN. Strangely, a number of embalmed bodies were found in a secluded area. The team was unable to determine the cause or outcome of the conflict, but have managed to recover some further resources. These have been packaged for extraction. 250 frozen people? Oh my word. That's many frozen people. And 13 polymers as well. Very handy. 250 people. That's massive. Oh my word. Right. Leave the debris field. So now pick up that science. So we're going to get a couple of science points from there. And some science points from over here. This is going very well. Okay, right. So Faraday has got everything possible from Venus. Right, so Faraday, pop over to Mercury then, because that's got 15 science points just waiting to be collected. And have we completed the other ship? No. We've only just started work on it. If you could, Joe, hurry up a bit there and get that done. There's plenty of stuff now out in the solar system that we need to bring back home. So, yeah, if we could just, get another ship, that would be useful. Okay, there it is, our third cargo ship. What are you called? The Hurrah. Wow. The Gluskap, the Neshmet, and the Hurrah. Brilliant. Okay, so you can be dedicated to bringing back... what's that? Alloys. So bring back alloys, bring back polymers, bring back electronics, bring back food. So bring back all those things. And then, as a kind of, hang on, we might as well, whilst we're here, put you on a sort of a minor grab of those things. And, yeah, minor grab hydrogen. But, yeah, also, as a low priority thing, grab some frozen people. Okay, right, that is good. We are running out of iron to mine. We do need to find some more iron around the place. Hang on a second. Can we go back into space? And can we get our probe to go and find a decent source of iron somewhere? So we're looking for Fe. Oh, crikey. There was a lot round. Where was that? There was loads there. There's lots over there. Can we please go over there and find some decent iron supplies? Because we do need some more. Because otherwise, yeah, we're going to run out. And that's going to be bad. That's going to end in tragedy. So, yeah, if we could do that. And there's loads of little ships. There's the Hurrah. There's the Neshmet. All just kind of pootling about the place. I mean, yeah, now could we move? Could we move the Tycoon down to here? So they can pick up all that stuff significantly quicker? Right, hang on. Can we do that? We can. Yeah, we can. 1.9 cycles. Okay, it's going to damage the hull a bit. All power from the main grid will be diverted to the EKP systems. Sectors will be powered by battery. Right, hang on a second. Hang on. Do we want to build a couple of batteries? Maybe we build a battery in each sector. Just to make sure that, everything doesn't explode. Oh, it's 40 alloys. It's 40 alloys. We can't afford that because then the hull's going to fall apart. Okay, can we build one? How big is a battery? Okay, they're not that big. Where could we put it over here? We could put it there, look. We could put it there next to some of the residential buildings. A little bit weird. Let's put it kind of out the way over there, shall we? Or do we put it down here, look? We could put them down here and just kind of run a path next to it, but that one's next to the thing for now. So do you know what? We'll put one battery in, get that done. Not going to leave much in the way of alloys. So then as soon as that's done, we need to get moving. The Faraday has got all the science points from over at Mercury. Not much for you to do right now then. Not much for you to do right now. Okay, never mind. Never mind. That's fine. They can just sort of hang around for a bit, possibly. In fact, you know what? It could be good if you came home. Oh, no. How many alloys? We've got 27 over there. We do need to build another crew quarters for the for Sector 2. So hang on a second. Pop that down as well. Oh, dearie me. However, we are now looking good. How many people have we got over here? 74 workers required. 72 available. We're only 2 off. That's really good. That's very good indeed. And in comes a ship. Building not connect to an active stockpile. Assigned to iron. Ah, yes. Okay, we need another stockpile assigned to iron, which means we need more people working around here. Botherations. Okay, never mind. It's all fine. We'll pop that just there. And that can store iron. That's very exciting. So you can store some iron. And then we shall have a thing as soon as that's set up where we transfer all iron from here to over here. Because there's no point Sector 2 having iron because it can't do anything with it. Okay, there we go. So in Sector 2, don't keep any iron, export anything you have over 0. And Sector 1, have all of the iron, please. That's what we'd like to see. So now we should see at some point, if they move the iron into here, it should pretty much go immediately out in the little cars, back over here and through here. Now, where's it going to come out? Which one's it going to come out? Place your bets. It was the one at the top. So it's going to come over here and drop off the iron over there. Okay, and now they can take it out of there and put it into here where they can start making some lovely, lovely alloys because we are in a little bit of a state with that because, yeah, we need to repair things and build stuff and we've only got 27. It's ticking up. It's ticking up. That's quite good. Okay, yep, caution, hull integrity below 50%. Are we still moving? Are we still shuffling about the place? Have we... Oh, no, we didn't move, did we? We didn't move. Hang on. Why are we not enough alloy for repairs? Oh, dear. Right, yes, this is a bit of an issue, isn't it? Yeah, we need to get some alloys. And very soon. I think we are trying to make some as frantically as possible. But we should have enough now. We should have enough. Hang on. Hull repair should be switched back on. There we go. There we go. Working at 90% efficiency. Hang on. Minus 20 from damaged buildings. Have we got damaged buildings? Oh, no. Hang on. Yeah, repair that, please. And there's an event over here as well. Tycoon Industry. I love the art. Look at that. That's really good. I like that style. Administrator. The integrity of the hull fell below 75%. Yeah, that's fine. That happens a lot of the time. Current damage exceeds the tolerance level set by the Nehei structural theory. It'd be wise to commission repairs so as to prevent mission failure. Yeah, okay. We'll pledge to restore it to 75% within 30 cycles. We'll give that a jolly good go. We're at, I don't know what percentage that is, but not very much percentage. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, hull integrity back up to 675 and we're on 396. Okay, that's okay. We can work that out. Once that's done, once that thing is back up and running and repaired, we should see the hull integrity ticking back up quite a bit. I think it's only because, yeah, that is causing quite a big impact on the hull. That's why we're losing sort of hull integrity. But that's fine. We'll get that done. We'll move time on very quickly. Get that fixed. Oh, crikey. Sector 2 needs some more housing. Okay. Everything is fine. It's all fine. I think, did we do our scan wherever it was? Where did we do our scan? We found Mercury. Oh, over here, look. Over here. Yes. There's, what is there over there? So there's 510 iron. That is beautiful. Look at that. 510. That's what we need. We need all of that. Okay, yep. That's really good. Very happy with that. Splendid stuff. Okay. Right, go back to here. That thing is repaired. Hull integrity is back going upwards again. That's good. So +8 each time. That's really very encouraging. I mean, I'm tempted, once we get more frozen people out of it. There's 93 more. Once we get more frozen people out, very tempted to put another sort of EVA airlock thing. I mean, it'd be good if we could build it over here, but I don't think we can. But build it over here, for example, and then, yeah, just see if we can start getting that hull integrity going back up a bit more, because it is only going up +7 each time, and that's not very good. Although, we are getting +0 from hull repair from the extra hours working conditions. If we had more people over here, more people to do more work, maybe they wouldn't be doing extra hours, so it would work more efficiently, so they'd, be able to improve it a bit more. Would that help? How many people do we have over here now? So we need 79. We've got 85. Okay, we have a surplus of people. So I think we can start moving people over. That's very good. Hang on, move time on a bit quicker. So we do need to build some housing for people. But if we're going to get more people here from into this sector and move them over to sector 1, we might as well just wait for a bit. Hang on. So get up to 89 workers available, and then we'll move 10 over. That could be quite good. Oh, you're unloading ship currently under maintenance. Okay, it did have a kind of spannery thing over it. I don't know what that was. Okay, this is good. 88 workers available, and soon 89 workers. I assume 89 workers available. So now I think we do this population management, and we move over 10 workers. Only workers. Hang on, so there are none workers as well. So 10 workers from sector 2 to sector 1. Right, start that migration. I don't know how long that's going to take, but we shall say, oh, not that long at all. It's going to take, what, a cycle possibly? Maybe, yeah, it looks like it's going to take about a cycle to get that done. Okay, so we still need some more housing in sector 2. That's okay. More people are appearing in sector 2, but now we can get more people over in sector 1. Okay, so they're still working on extra hours, but now there's 159 workers over here instead of 140, whatever it was before. Right, okay, things are working pretty well. Very happy with that. That's looking pretty good. And I think, let's go and send one more probe, shall we? Let's go and send another probe. So we've got Mercury. Hang on a minute. Hang on. There's something of interest over there, look. There. Whatever planet that is just there, go and find whatever that is. So I think, yeah, we'll go and have a look around here, see what's there. I'm assuming it is a planet of some sort. Hang on. There's Earth. Hang on, is the next one out? Yeah, that's going to be Mars. That's going to be Mars. Okay, so let's go over there, have a look at Mars, and then we'll see what we can do with that. I mean, yeah, we've got the gear is standing by, and the Faraday is standing by. So the two science ships currently doing completely nothing at all. So hopefully this can be a sort of a point of interest and at least give them something to do. In fact, you know what? Which one's that? The Faraday is nearer, so let's send the gear back home, shall we? So gear, you pop back to the Tycoon. You pop back home for a bit. That's going to be quite handy. And then, yeah, send our probe over here. I do like this map. I like the space map. It looks good. So there's the little probe. Head over here, little probe. Have a little look around. And I believe, there we go. We've found Mars. Very good. So let's get the Faraday over to Mars. Not even one cycle to get there. So that should be pretty quick. I think we're doing some good mining over there. Got no iron in right now. But are you bringing iron in? No. The Glooscap didn't bring iron in. Botherations. Okay, we need some more iron. We need more alloys. So let's go and have a look at what's happening on Mars. And then I think we'll finish things up. An old disused complex named Richter's facility has been located on the surface of Mars. Okay, again, another UN thing. The derelict UN-owned facility is covered almost entirely by Martian sand. Existing DOLOS clearance codes can be used to interact with the complex's systems. Caution is advised as the weight of the sand may exceed the structure's load-bearing capacity. Okay, so it might fall apart possibly. Okay, let's try and go in. The crew of the Faraday will use the access codes that were functional before the Tycoon's vol jump to interact with the Martian facility. So nobody deleted our passwords and it didn't expire. Okay, that's fine. Let's try and get in, shall we? And I think with that, Joey, it's only one cycle actually. That's one. I want to know what's in there. I want to know what's in there. I was going to finish things up, but it's only one cycle to get that done. And I'd like to know what is contained there. What's happening on Mars? I think, yeah, look, we've got some more iron coming in. So we're okay. We're okay. I think we can keep the hull maintained. It's going up quite slowly, but we'll try to keep moving people over. Okay. So what have we found on Mars? The codes briefly reactivated the base's defense systems. Due to the facility's state, they fortunately overloaded and are now offline. the team of the Faraday did not suffer any losses. Okay. What happened then? Oh, we have choices. Okay. We now have choices. What do we want to do? Investigate a storage area. Okay, so they can get any resources in the facility's storage area for a cargo ship to take away. Inspect the scientific study centre. Okay, that could be quite handy. Although we do have quite a pile of science points. A full sweep of the facility, or just kind of blow it all apart and take all the bits out. Okay, I think... What about a full sweep? The team would carry out a simultaneous and coordinated extraction across the different sites of the Richter complex to gather as many resources as possible, although we are being warned that it might possibly fall apart a bit. That one there, just as they'll excavate the outer structure surrounding area to prevent unwanted sand incursion. Although time-consuming, the method should ensure the highest level of safety while the team extract resources. Let's do that. Make it safe before we then go inside and possibly get crushed to death by heavy sand. So yeah, do that please. There we go. And with that done, we will wrap things up for now. I think things are looking pretty good. We're going to struggle to get the hull integrity up that much, I think, unless we keep getting people sort of shuffled over from Sector 2 to Sector 1. We've got, what have we got? Required 9, oh no, hang on. Required 79 workers are available. Have I been looking at the wrong way round all that time? Workers required 79, workers available 90. And as we can move another 10 over. Okay, do you know what? Let's kick that off as well. So 10 people, only workers from Sector 2 to Sector 1. Please move them over because Sector 1 is particularly badly sort of, manned right now. We need more people over here to do all the exciting jobs. So, okay. So I think, with that done, we can now finish things up. But I like the way this is going. I like the fact that we're uncovering bits of the story. And I imagine at some point we're going to have exhausted everything from around the solar system and we're going to go and jump to whatever we find in Jupiter. So we'll go and look at Jupiter, probably do that next time possibly, send a probe out, go and have a look around Jupiter, kind of move the story on a bit. But I imagine what we're going to do is we're going to have to repair the Vol engine and then go and jump to where the big other ship was, the Protagoras, whatever it is. So just pop over and see what happened with that. That's where we're going to head next. I would imagine. I'm not sure, but I think that might be where we go. But do you know what? We will find out next time when we come back. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in IXION. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. For as we all know, with cake comes spiritual enlightenment and also happiness.
That smell is totally not coming from any dark elder gods. Nope, not even a little bit.
Okay, so a little picture of us on the wall, just to remind everybody who's in charge around here. Oh, and this person here is saying, Penge, you're my friend. Tom, you're my friend too. Nobody likes a soggy bottom.